What's up, guys? And now in this video, I going to continue checking these questions, this guide that offer questions to realize uh, your chemotherapy. If you want to go directly to the entire guide, you can come here to Chris with Cancer. And you enter your data, your email, name, and basically you will receive it free. It guide is from Chris, and I will continue doing this review for these questions. Okay, I stayed here. What other options are available besides the state standard treatment? What other option do I have, doc? What if I don't want to do chemo? Okay, if you don't do chemotherapy, you are insane. Can be one try to intimidate you, force you to realize the chemotherapy. Okay, be prepared by the time you get this far in the conversation. Your doctor may be very irritated with you because you've just asked him more questions than any cancer patient has ever asked them in the history of their career. They can't thank me for that. Seriously, if they've been nice the whole time, they might change tongue, their tune when you start asking them about alternative therapies. Yep, seems that there is one thing that may happen because after we will check how many money possible that earned giving chemotherapy. How many profit can be? How many money can realize one oncologist giving chemotherapy as treatment? For a reason, you should be really informed because it is really serious to life. Okay, next question. What do you recommend I eat while I'm doing chemotherapy? You want to get more specific and have a little bit more fun with this? Can ask them about the specific junk food. See what they said. Can I have ice cream? Yeah, you can have ice cream. Can I have pizza? Yeah, it's okay. If I still drink Coke, yeah, sure. Are there any fast food places that I shouldn't eat? Really, it is really ugly in case that your chemotherapy is providing you giving authorization to eat ice cream with cancer, eating pizza or Coke, because it basically worsens your cancer. But maybe that doctor don't know nothing about diet, don't know how. Maybe he know, maybe not. If he know about it, and even so, authorize you to eat ice creams or junk food, he has a bad intention with you. Should, therefore, you should not be taking his service of that doctor. And there are also doctors that didn't know how can influence the diet in your cancer, and as they only received information training from pharmaceuticals, think maybe can say, hey, yeah, you can ate pizza. But it is because he having information. For a reason, it's really important that you have information about in what world you are entering when you if you are deciding to realize chemotherapy, and also you must know what is your another option. Of course, the another option is realize one vegetarian diet. You can come here uh, and saw this channel, Chris with Cancer. In fact, is the
People don't want to be.
previous website that I found previously. Chris with Cancer, it is one patient that was capable to beat cancer. Check this. I was diagnosed with a stage iliac colon cancer in 2003, and now we are in uh, 2025. Are almost 22 years, almost 22 years that this man is still alive and helping to another people to beat cancer. His last video is from 3 weeks ago, and you can come here and see a lot of testimonies with patients. Not necessarily that Chris helped, but are testimonies that from people that realized vegetarian diet and was capable to heal cancer, to beat cancer. That is another option. If you want to see what is in another site from the chemotherapy site, you can come here. Chris is giving you the necessary information to know what may happen or what happens in chemotherapy world. If you have one that says don't eat that stuff, that's actually a wonderful person, a great doctor who actually may be researching and reading and trying to learn about nutrition, and it is very open to those things. Of course, even if even if this doctor is working with chemotherapy, but even so, he is researching about nutrition, what is the capabilities of this, what is happening with this in the cancer world. Of course, that it is a wonderful person. What is the best anti-cancer diet? What is the best diet for cancer patients? Right here, you're going to find out does this person have any regard for nutrition or not. Yeah. You should ask for this, and if the doctor speak about a little bit of nutrition, you may consider to take service from this doctor, because for me, that I am not one cancer patient. I am only one fibromyalgia patient. Nutrition help me with everything. I almost beat my fibromyalgia with only nutrition, only removing parasites, only providing to my body, boosting my immune system, providing to my body the bricks that needed to build my body again. I almost died by parasites. I lose the capability to walk. I use crutches, and the diet is the unique option. The unique option. It is the real option. That is the real treatment. And the thing that normally the people called conventional treatment, it is the another option, because the real option is only nutrition. Because nutritions magically match with you when you do when you realize things with your diet, when you realize modification in your diet, in your lifestyle, magically the things start to change. uh, Okay, next question. I was thinking about maybe converting to plant-based diet, eating a lot of raw fruits and vegetables and juicing. It is okay. The neutropenic diet is a diet for okay. We will read it again. See what we say. See what they say. They may they may tell you you can do it. Uh, that's what my doctor told me. He said, "No, you can't do that raw diet. Eat eat at the chemo." That is what said. It is important that I explain why he said that. He said it because there's a very old idea about the neurotropenic diet for cancer patients. Basically, the neurotropenic diet is a diet of all food. They are afraid that cancer patients might eat a raw apple or vegetables that some bacteria eat. That bacteria would cause a problem in their body because their immune system has been suppressed, destroyed by chemo. Yeah, it has sense if you are doing chemotherapy. It is that saying that I am always mentioning in all my video. Your immune system will be suppressed, and your immune system will be destroyed by chemo, of course. And of course, that if you ate one raw apple and this raw apple has some bacteria, it's probable that you get one infection. But maybe you will become worse. You will be bad, but it is because you are suppressed. You not have active your immune system, or you maybe has destroyed your immune system. For a reason, it is not a good idea to realize chemo. Even so, I remember that I saw to one case from one researcher that has breast cancer that realized chemo. She couldn't to heal his cancer, and in his case, I am saying that in his case, after to realize chemo, was capable to beat cancer also, even during chemo. She recognized that chemo was a bad decision, and after she tried to take to realize one treatment with only nutrition. And I am saying in his case, in her case, because I read also some cases where not all patients were capable to beat cancer after to realize chemo. For a reason, I believe that you really you needed to be what are the options that you have for chemotherapy for another side, conventional treatment, chemo, radiation, and for another side, nutrition. The neurotropenic diet is not necessarily required, is not necessarily mandatory for cancer patients. That's an old idea that's not relevant now. Yeah. Okay, next. Have you ever heard the oncologist plus test or the oncosat test? Okay, I remember that these are the common tests that may tell you if your cancer are sensible to some chemo treatments. It is also known as the Greek test. It is also known as the chemosensitivity test. Is that something you will be ordering for me before we start treatment? Okay, it was one question. Is that something you will be ordering for me before we start treatment? No, not. The test is now called Onconomes Plus test. They test it against a bunch of natural substances like vitamin C, like light trial, and things like that. There's also genetic testing involved. I say it should be mandatory for every cancer patient before they before they start treatment, because you need to know if these drugs you're going to work on your cancer. You can find out before they poison your body with them. My opinion is that if you have cancer, you should go directly for nutrition. Uh, One thing that I am never said so far is that the most powerful nutrients that you can find that can beat cancer are the next cruciferous, cruciferous, onions. I really don't know how to, don't know what is the family of it, but no matter. Onions, garlic, turmeric, carrot juice, parsley juice, parsley, uh, parsley juice. This is some of the foods that are really powerful to beat your cancer. For instance, some moments I will enter to my application, application.video.com. Okay, I have problems with my network. Okay, no, there are a lot of problems. This is my application. Uh, Basically, it was created for professionals, but don't matter. I want to show now what is the treatment that I was doing. It is only some of the nutritional plan that I create using information from internet, from people that really know about the topic. It was my case. I had constipation caused by parasites. I still to have that. I am still constipated, but I can't fight against constipation because basically I have to fight with against parasites. Basically, it is some of the treatments that some of the food that I was eating, that is carrot juice with parsley juice. In my case, I am eating meat because I don't have cancer, and basically I decided to introduce some meat in my diet because it provide me some nutrients that I was not consuming. Uh, I wasn't consuming supplementation for it, for instance, zinc, B12. For a reason, I decided to add a little bit of meat in my nutritional plan. Grapes with mangoes, of course, fruits. Okay, here is not the most powerful anti-cancer diet. Okay, I want to check. This is one really powerful anti-cancer diet, that is guacamole with raw cauliflower. So the ingredients of it, I ate cauliflower, onions, and meat. Okay, I need to change it because I introduce some meat in 3 days. It is because I eat ate. My plan was only to eat 2 pieces of meat in this week, but I had one party, one social media event where there wasn't options, and I had to eat one piece of meat also. But in your case, if you have cancer, you should not be consuming meat because basically cancer grows your cancer because it have methionine, this one amino acid that cancer needed to survive, and EGF1, that is one hormone that promotes growth of cancer. But I don't want to lose what I speaking about. Basically, I was saying that this is the test that you can take in case that you want to see if your cancer is sensible for some chemo treatments. Even so, I for me it don't have sense because I if I had cancer, I will go directly for nutrition. Directly, I avoid completely to consume meat, and maybe I buy a little bit of supplementation and I start to consume the most powerful anti-cancer uh, anti-cancer foods that exist: cruciferous, onions, garlics, turmeric. It is only a little bit of a powerful anti-cancer foods. There are more, but this is only some of I remember. Is there any genetic testing that you do to make sure that I don't have problem with these drugs, that my body can detoxify these drugs? Okay, it seems one really important question. What I am getting what I am getting at here is that chemotherapy drug 5FU is severely toxic for people that have a specific enzyme deficiency. It's called the DPD enzyme deficiency. If those people take 5FU, it can kill them in a matter of weeks. Oh, really bad. It is severely toxic. They have to problem detoxifying the body. It just builds up in their body and overloads them the toxicity and can kill them. It can be deadly. Google know the risk of IF1 chemotherapy, okay, and a website will pop up. This was a man whose wife that PDF that PDF DPD enzyme deficiency. They didn't know it. By if you killed here, okay? I had curious about it. Know the risk of high if you therapy. No, is five to chemotherapy. Okay. This AI giving information. Know the risk of 5FUchemotherapy.com. Okay. One entire website for it. Okay. Okay. It seems really ugly. As about your risk of very serious side effects before starting 5FU chemotherapy. Go to pdftest.org, test for dd.org, testing for TP. Okay, it is the design that was speaking about risk. But I want to check this. Go to this website to see the latest information related to safe the effective 5FU capecitabine treatments through the use of treatment screening for DPD deficiencies. See how you can help save lives by supporting advocates for universal DPD DPGT testing. Understand the risk before starting treatment. Okay, seems really interesting. He is he, he is speaking a little bit about you have diagnosed with stage 3 or 4 colorectal or anal cancer. Change. Your doctors are discussing with you the need for chemotherapy. The standard drug for treatment these types of cancer is fluoro. Well, I don't understand it. Popularly known as 5FU. Capecitabine seroda may also be described wrong. Oncologists have used this drug for many years in treatment of gastrointestinal cancers and in some cases for treating breast, head and neck cancers. And the perception is that they are fairly well tolerated by patients. Wrong. In fact, is a significant number of patients between percent to 40% that Syrian patients suffer severe toxic reactions to lead costly hospital stays, and over 1,000 patients will die annually in the US. 5FU and capecitabine depends of the patient's body to metabolize drug quickly to prevent it from damaging health results. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to read it more. Because I only will go for nutrition. Maybe I am wrong. I believe that I am not completely wrong, but I am not one expert. I am not one nutritionist. I am not one oncologist. I am one normal people. Uh, but I believe that it is not a good option. So in case that you want to check that, that is the link that I show you. Okay. Oncotype DX genetic test helps predict the risk of recurrency after surgery. Okay. Breast cancer patients, the Oncotype DX genetic test helps to predict the risk of recurrence after surgery. Okay, I believe that the problem is not that you need to realize this genetic test, because basically if you are not capable to remove the cause of your cancer, you will have recurrence, or your tumor will grow again, because you couldn't to kill the cancer, because you couldn't to disappear the root cause of your cancer. As always says, the root cause of the cancer is parasites, bad bacteria, fungi, uh, toxicity by heavy metals, mercury, aluminum, uh, or another chemicals that I don't know really. But that is the root cause of your cancer. A bad lifestyle, and if you don't fix that, it will be impossible for you to heal cancer. I believe that it is not necessary to eat. If you are bad and if you are not fixing that, and the unique way that you can fix that is only with nutrition. The raw, or not necessarily raw, but vegetables has the capability to clean your body from anything, parasites, bad bacteria, fungi, toxicity. You need to realize that. No need to realize oncotype DX genetic test. But it will be interesting to see it only for curiosity. Okay. Another saying, hey dog, how many patients do you treat per year? How many do you see? How many do you see per day? Yes, find out. He may say, I treat 1,000 patients a year or something. By the way, you are sitting up for the next question. You are setting up for the next question. You want to ask this one first. Okay. thousand patients with chemotherapy. I would like to see how many patients are still alive after 5 years, after 10 years, and the most important, how many patients are free disease after 5 years, after 10 years, after 2 years. That will be really interesting, and only so I will, even so I don't consider to realize treatment, because the treatment is nutrition, is not chemo. How many patients have you cured of my disease? He may have just been bragging about how many patients he treats, and now you're saying how many of them you cured. You can follow this with that. It is really important how many of that patients was cured, not how many patients only received treatment. I want to see how many successfully patients are disease free of cancer. Uh, I'm I'm just really nervous about this. I would like to get reference. Can I speak to 5 patients with the same cancer as me that you've cured, uh, that are cancer free after 5 years? Is that possible? This is not unreasonable request. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, I will highlight it to, after how to pronounce it. If they balk at it and say, "Well, I can give out my patient's information," would you willing to call them and ask them if they would be willing to talk me? Because I know if I was a patient, if I was 5 years out and I was cancer free, and you had helped me get well, I would be happy to talk to anybody and sing your praises. Of course, I always, if really want a doctor was capable to help me, from save me from the death, save me from really one ugly bad situation or bad disease. Of course, that I will speak about good of he and recommend he, because basically his treatment worked. In my case, I was capable to help myself thanks to this doctor, Mr. Dr. Ludwig Johnson. I still alive thanks to this doctor. It is in Spanish, so it is for Spanish people. But basically, this doctor helps. I don't know. I believe that thousands of patients. Maybe it helped two different diseases, varices. Okay, but let's to check some of the treatments, some of the patients or testimonies that we have here. Dr. Lewin Johnson, Natural Medicine, Nature Medicine, I believe that is said in English. Uh, yep, Nature. Okay, let's to check a little bit about the protocols. Post read. Here we have when the testimonies with varices that was cured. Varices here, previous, after, before, varices, after. Really awesome, awesome. Okay, okay, I want to see that varices. Got. I want to see that varices. Yeah, really, really ugly varices. And after that varices, comes a lot. Yeah, more cases. Prostatitis. Okay, I want to see testimonies for what disease. Okay, one testimony for when patients that lose uh, hair. I don't specific one specific what is here specific disease. Okay, I want to see more testimonies. There, another testimony. What I'm speaking about. Dolor, surgery, steroids, no más. Thanks for your brutal testimony. Okay, it don't say what is the disease that was what is the disease that was cured. Okay, there are more testimonies. Uh, Sclerodermia. I didn't know if it's possible to pronounce that in English. Sclerodermia. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, the translator is not helping me, but basically, it doctor has a lot of testimonies. Okay, I believe that there are more testimonies here and not only post. Okay, post reels. Natural medicine, speaking about treatments, helping child. Okay. Uh, Urinary infection. Okay, another testimony for the Lord. Don't know how to pronounce it. My God. Discal protrusion, discal protrusions. Backbone crow. I believe that is pronounced that. Backbone. Fine. Another testimony for heart in the back, surgery, lyrica, pregabalina. Okay, it is really interesting cases. Only to mention in this surgery, it helped a lot people with diseases in the articulations. In okay, I need to remember how to pronounce it now. Backbone, yeah, I am right. Uh, Backbone with backbone problems also with his protocols and supplements was capable to help many people. Okay, it is another disease, really ugly disease. Vitiligo, yeah, as you can see. Normally, when you see problems in your skin, is because there are problems in your gut. There are always. I had problems in my skin. I had some. I don't know how to mm, stains.
Stains.
I had some stains in my neck, and that disappeared because basically when I killed parasites, when I removed parasites from my body, my skin enhanced automatically. People that help with that disease, vitiligo, hypertension also. And thanks to this doctor, I was capable to be now almost completely healthy. I had only some discomfort in my knee, but almost 1 year ago, I was using crutches. I believe that always my life always will be so. Okay, what is this disease? Proposal. Everything that is in the skin is in the gut. That is true. By experience, I had don't remember stains. I had stains in my neck. What disease? There's more. This doctor helps. What is Sofia? Okay, I don't remember what is the testimony. I believe that the testimony is that this doctor doing the protocol of this doctor. That protocol helped to one child. I don't remember really. Helicobacter H. pylori, SIBO. Yeah, the doctor said told me that I had H. pylori, but never told me that I had parasites because uh, uh, the test that realized to me never launched parasites, but the real cause was parasites. I believe that H. pylori is easy to kill. The real problem is kill parasites. Okay, it is the protocol. Parasites. You know that the parasites can cause a big amount of problems in your health in the health of the humans, from gastrointestinal disease until infections and uh, really bad disease, ugly disease. Yeah, parasites. In my case was fibromyalgia, but parasites can cause also cancer. Okay, This is all. Here is some of the protocols. As you can see, this in English also. This in English now? No, no, it's in Spanish. English. English is here. There are a lot of protocols. So you can select your case and use a protocol for your case. Yeah, I will return to this guide. I was checking it. Yeah, of course. I recommend always to the doctor that really helped me. Not really helped me, really cured me, because I also had previous to this doctor. I learned this protocol from Instagram. I couldn't to pay to this doctor because this doctor has really one high demand. Uh, if I contract his service this year, I will receive attention to the next year because basically it is really busy. This doctor have a lot of patients. Okay, of course, I want to listen testimonies from the patients that he was capable to cure. Okay, I need to return to this guide. Okay, okay, let's see to check these questions more. Frankly, do you have any that have been in remission for over 10 years? That's even better. I really love to speak them if you have any. I mean, 5 years is okay, but if you have any that are 10 years out, that would be ideal. Yeah, but it is only in remission. Remission is not to be cured. Do you need one patient overall if it is 10 years? Do you need to speak with a patient that was after 10 years is completely cured, not only with remission? By the way, it needs to be successful patient reference. Yeah, successful patient reference, not only other doctor or some other patient saying she's wonderful, I love my doctor so much, and they still have cancer. Yeah, you are not looking that. When I contract to my those previous nutritionist to heal to help my to heal in that moment, because I still didn't have fibromyalgia. I still only constipate. My disease still wasn't really bad, really ugly. But any doctor, non-doctor, non-nutritionist was capable to help me. but this doctor was capable to help me only with his free protocols. We can come here and I use this protocol for parasites. Of course, I had to review all videos about testimonies, recommendations, explanation about protocols. For a reason, I like it to speak about these topics because always passion. I feel passion for these topics. I had fibro. I had depression for 7 years, and after only removing parasites, I was capable to kill my depression automatically without to go to the psychologist, nothing of that. Before of that, I was my own psychologist. I believe that I cured my depression, but wasn't so. Only removing parasites, I was capable to heal my depression. Thanks to this doctor. Okay, I want to check. Remember what is uh, the the protocol. Eliminate the reproduce. Okay, I realized everything. I remove the reproduce with soy out, peanuts, and cereals in general. Drink carrot juice, vegetarian, realized vegetarian diet or ketogenic diet. Yeah, I realized these protocols the most time. I realized coffee enemas. I still consume propolis. I buy this his product named Armux, Star Anise Infusions Clubs. I also consume it. Coconut oil, oregano oil, yeah, I consume it also. Edible castor oil, of course. Thanks to this oil, I was capable to kill and remove my first parasites. And the test, laboratory test, never was capable to see that. In test, never shown that I could have parasites. Even I realized one colonoscopy, and even so, with colonoscopy, there aren't any parasites in that test, in that exam. Active carbon, of course, I bought also this supplement. Sauerkraut I use sometimes. I don't use didn't use a little bit of it because I consume a little bit of time. But it is easy to realize sauerkraut. And enzymes is really important. It's really important that you consume enzymes in case that you have cancer for caused by infection. Yeah, maybe by parasites. If it is by parasites, fungi, or bad bacteria, you need to consume enzymes because it is the unique way to remove the biofilm that were hide that parasites, bad bacteria, or fungi. Okay, I need to return here. Wonderful, I love so much, and they still have cancer. What does that even mean? You can have the nicest doctor in the world, but if they don't cure you, why would you want to work with them? Yeah, good. When you're dealing with a life and death disease, you need some that's getting taught. That means curing patients. Yeah, that is the unique thing that you need to find. Patients cured. What is the total cost of the treatment if you are recommending? If you're recommending, in my country, it's really cheap. Until I saw on internet, I really don't know reality. If I go to one clinic, I didn't know how many will be the cost of it. But in the United States, okay, let's check it. But what is the total cost? It's going to be regardless of how much I have to pay for the insurance pays. Yep. And the next question is the real tough one. If you get an answer, well, this treatment will be probable $100, $3,000, or $1,000,000, whatever they say. Okay, I want to check one for some moments. How many? What is the cost? Uh, Cost of chemotherapy. United States, for instance. Total cost between $1,000 until 40 $48,000. From $1,000 to $48,000 per month. Per month? Oh my God. Per year. Depending of the type of cancer treatment. Okay, but don't matter what how many is it cost. The unique thing that serve the unique thing that matter here is if you feel capable to survive, to be free of disease. That is the unique thing that matter. How much? But it is really important to realize question because maybe you only so you will be capable to see if he is recommending chemotherapy or whatever treatment for money or because he want to help you. Don't matter the price. Don't matter if you have to pay 100, $1,000 or $3,000. Only matter if the treatment will serve you. And sometimes I believe that seeing the cost of one treatment and how many is the profit of this treatment, if if the doctor is giving you the treatment for money or because really the doctor can and desire help you. How much of that is your profit? I'm curious. No, okay, I need to check after how to pronounce this. I'm just curious to know. I'm just curious to know how much money you are making of me as a patient. Just, just stay it and be quiet. Let the tension, let the tension take over. Okay, guys, this is all for now. I enjoyed to realize this review. Okay, I have still some questions to review. I will be checking these questions for another video. Okay, guys, see you later.